So what I do here, I don't know if Rafal is doing that or others are doing this, but so I'm not thinking in terms of buyers and sellers. So I'm not thinking, what is the sentiment? Or what is the market? You know, that's not how I'm thinking. So I'm trying to use facts through logic. Yeah. So
you're looking at regions.
Yeah,
regions on the price.
I cannot factually prove that there are facts in the markets because I cannot know if this is going to be support or not. So I've been mentioning this in a lot of my videos, but I want to give some feedback. Yeah. So when you talk, you're kind of going, you're talking and talking and talking, and then at some point it kind of gets disconnected from what you want to do. So for example, you said I wanted to go short here. And then you start explaining your reasoning, and then at some point it gets disconnected. So what I want to do is I want to glue your thought process. Yeah. So when you said you wanted to go short here, it was 7:13. You said are you on your phone, by the way? Can you see this?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah, so okay. I can see that.
Yeah, but so let's say you said 7:30. I want to go short here. So in hindsight, we might say, hey. Yeah, that would be a good trade. So can you now like summarize in just like a few words why you would go short here?
It broke support at a price range. I'm targeting the next price down as a target for where price will be. So the next support level. That in essence is what I'm thinking.
Would you, when you're looking at my chart, would you say that this is the next support level here? For example, what I'm showing here on the 1 hour?
On the minute chart, it would be 21,588 on the 1 minute. On the next level down below that would be 21,565 because there's a lot of bunched candles up around that area where price is already broken through that.
Sorry, what'd you say? 3.5?
Sorry, let's say 21,568.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that is what I'm saying. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is not because I'm saying, oh look, this is now. But you see, the thought process you have to simplify your thought process. Otherwise, you're just going to go on a tangent, and it's just going to. You don't have to convince me. Yeah, I'm trying to. I want you to think differently. So if you're going to go short here, you have to have like this, and this, and this. Boom, I'm going to go in. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Obviously, you're still struggling, but I'm helping you now with the thought process. Yeah, because let's go back to what I'm saying. So I'm showing this in Discord. I'm saying, look, did you read what I said? I sent this to you.
I did. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so this is exactly the same thing that the video I uploaded yesterday, where we talked about these regions. Exactly the same thing here. You know, so we're seeing. These candles, candles are like very close to each other. I'm talking about the bodies, and then you could say, okay, wait a minute. There's an area. It's not just going to go ram through it. Can I look for a long here? So that's the first question you're going to answer. Then you're going to go on the maybe, I don't know, like 15-minute time frame. And again, you're saying, oh, more conferences, more. Just screen it. Should not take longer than maybe 5 seconds. Okay, maybe not longer than 1 minute. And then you're going to try to look for entries. Because if I'm now going to say, wait a minute, what's the next support? What's the next resistance? You don't know. And then you're just going to go on and on and on. So try to work with the feedback I'm giving you. Yeah. So the next time when we talk, try to implement this. Okay. So what Timmy needs now, he needs a framework. So I'm trying to help. I'm writing down. So I have what I'm talking about, an Excel sheet with your name, with Timmy's name. Even wrote Joao's name. I have all your names written now because I want to mentorship is this, that I as a mentor guide you in your process. If we're going to talk today about something and then tomorrow about something else, Timmy is not going to learn. Rafael, you're not going to learn. So we have to do this in a process. I want to say two things. There is proof that there are no buyers and sellers. Why? Russia, Iran, Korea, all these people, they invest money in the stock markets. If they want to destroy America and the West, why aren't they selling now? Why aren't these people now selling all the Bitcoin and crash the economy? It does make any sense. There are no buyers and sellers. The second thing is going back to the what I told Timmy. Even if you look at the price now, we don't know what is going to happen. We don't know, but we are trying to use confluence. So I wrote this down here. If you're thinking, sorry, it's a typo here. If you're thinking, because you use the words, if you're thinking in support and resistance, if that is your belief, then look for confluences that are supporting this concept. Yeah? This is what I'm at. This is why the previous time I also showed you this. Why? Because you talked about these things. You talked about price levels. And I'm not going to say forget about all of this, because then it's only going to confuse you. I believe that your attention and focus is on these things, and I can help you perfect this. Yeah. And so also to Rafael, this is what I'm trying to do with Timmy. I'm trying to help him build his model, not your model or my model. Yeah. That's why I'm focusing on these support and resistance, because he talks about them. He sees these things. And so that's why I'm guiding him in this. And I'm not saying it's going to work for him, but for now, I'm going to do this with him. So there is a short. A
few months later, I'm here.
Yeah, there is a short I just posted, and Rafael said to me to pin this. You see how fast, how often this comes back. The problem is we don't know. Yeah, and that's why I'm like I'm asking you, Timmy. Like, did you gain anything from this conversation? Because this is the whole point of this, and I think your focus at this moment are these price levels. I think it seems like you're drawn to this idea of price levels, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Maybe that's an incorrect way of thinking about it as well.
I'm not saying this is a bad idea. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're going to look at the price levels, then your model is support and resistance stuff, So basically, I don't know if you can read this, but I gave two examples. Like, for example, if you believe in the unicorn pattern, then look for confluence that support this model. But that's basically what trading is. So everyone has their own model. And maybe just practice these things, and please don't do them in replay or backtesting, but live. Even if it's just 15 minutes. I agree with Rafael. This is, I don't know if you're seeing this. Like this is the price. This is now. And so we have to think about what is the price now going to do.
Yeah.
Thing, and then you just kind of maybe use the word consolidation. I'm going to use the word range. The price is ranging.
I mean.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've definitely seen that. Price ranges on a daily candle would be larger than a 15-minute, and it'll be smaller than a 5-minute, and then it'll be smaller still than a 1 minute. It's areas of interest. Would that be a correct way of putting it? You got an area of interest that you think price could possibly go?
Yeah, so
because it removes that word of consolidation.
Yeah, I always say point of interest, but you can use those terms. It doesn't matter, It just go by what you're seeing. That video by Mr. Douglas. If you watch his video, he's not picking anyone from the audience and saying, "Hey, what are you trading?" He's not talking about this stuff. Because everyone is going to see whatever they want to see, and everyone is going to believe whatever they want to believe. The example that I just gave you, if everyone is just buyers and sellers, then why aren't our enemies crashing the markets? So these are very simple things to understand that they don't exist. And it's only about.
I've never really thought of it that way as well.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
Yeah, so you just look at the charts, Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but I can imagine, if my enemies want to now destroy my economy, I'm just gonna,
short the market.
I'm gonna short the market. And how in these movies, and I don't know, you have some of these trading movies where a genius is gonna short the market, and then it's like they blaming it on him because he was this smart guy. It doesn't work like that, man. That's all nonsense. It's Hollywood.
One Yeah, one thing that I would say, when I've looked at the Chicago Board of Trade, they have, if you want to place more than 100, what is it, 100 contracts or more, I think you have to apply, you know, as kind of a trader type thing. So you have to go through security, I think, to do that.
I don't know. That might be possible, but I know that how like you and I, we are retail. We are retailers when it comes to trading. But when you talk about hedge funds, they're not trading like this. You know,
they just buy and hold forever.
Yeah, so they would look at. I explained this, I think, before. They would look, for example, at what the Federal Reserve is saying. If the Federal Reserve is going to say, hey, we're going to increase the interest rates, that means the dollar is going to go up. Well, obviously, you're then going to short the markets, you know, because you want dollars. And then when they lower the interest rates, the dollar is going to go down. Well, then obviously you want to buy the markets, you know. So these are very simple things. And they're only just sitting in the room waiting for this stuff. And it's not how you see in the markets that they're looking 24/7 at their screens. This is not even a job what they're doing. These are just very rich people who go to university and they wait for orders, you know. They have like somebody above them say, hey, go short the bonds. Hey, go buy the bonds. And this is what they're doing, you know. So don't believe in this stuff, man. Also forget about this, man. Day trading is a whole different ballgame.